Hello, and today's episode is, and I love this, teamwork, because it starts with T. We're going to talk about the importance of your team, and we're going to see, is it important? Is it not important? Does it matter who you choose and why you choose them?
So the first thing is that now creative group, basing it off my experience, we won't exist without teamwork, right? We are a team. The thing with now creative group is that we're all I have the ability to curate different experts, right, from different industries and different areas. So we have people that have a design background, a photography, videography background, strategy, marketing background, and that kind of gives us this huge diversity that I personally would take years and years and years to learn myself, right? So obviously we don't want to do 10 jobs in one person. You're not going to be as efficient, as effective, right? So when we select our team, we want the most diversity in skill set and experience in industry. So you could be a marketing professional, but you could be a marketing professional that specializes in, let's say, the food industry, right? So we want to bring that experience into...
Kind of capture all angles.
Right, exactly. So they're better off serving the clients and they're better off working with the team. Thing with us, because everyone's kind of a freelancer, independent contractor, we have that flexibility and everyone can kind of work on whatever projects that they're most called to. We're not, kind of shoving projects down people's throats, right? And the team can come together. Each project has a different group of people, essentially, right? So we have like our core team that's doing the majority of the work, and then we bring on those experts as part of our network. And to kind of maintain that relationship, we have, we just did a team photo shoot for the holidays, for example, on our Christmas card. Very difficult to get everyone.
That good looking thing.
Yes. Very difficult to get everyone in the same room, obviously. But when you do that, it really shows in your marketing, right? So people see that there's not just you behind the company.
It's like warm.
Yeah.
It's warm, yeah.
It's the family vibe, right? And so for us, being a group shows that like we specialize in so many diverse things, but also your project is really being taken care of, right? It's not just this one guy you have to trust, right? We've got a team that can deliver, and they know that there's a bigger capacity. So when you're not there, which is leading up to running a store, when you're not there, the business doesn't shut down, right? It doesn't fall apart. You're still able to stay afloat. So tell us a little bit, I guess, the retail side of things and choosing your team. I know you have a special team.
It's so important, and I can't stress how important your team is. When on the retail end of things, and I like to call our team members as retail magicians. So these are the people that are responsible every day for making magic for our customers when they come in our shop. Yes, it's called Tea by Daniel. Yes, it's cool when Daniel's there, but what about when I'm not there? I like to see a team as, like I'm just a vehicle, I'm a bike, let's call it, or a car frame. But your team is kind of the wheels that's gonna keep it spinning. And if you're not able to translate your vision, your values into your team, and if they're not able to display that to your customers, clients, your whole vision just kind of crumbles to the ground. So I kind of like to think of the approach of as Disney World. So when our customers come to Walt Disney, being our tea shop, they have to get that magical welcoming, and our team's responsible for that. They have to feel the majesticness. Walt Disney's not standing there saying, "Welcome to Walt Disney," and "Hi, I'm Mickey." So it's the team that has to capture that vision and then start learning how to translate it in their own unique kind of way. Which brings me to the filtering process.
Right, so how do you actually get a team that matches your vision and your experience, right?
I think it all starts from, for me, when we do the interview process, I think a lot of companies, they think about what they want for their company, and that's important. Who do they want for their company? But I also like to think of what would be good for the person that's applying. Is this the type of place where you would be comfortable? I actually think about the person, because if the person can be comfortable here, then it's not a problem to curtsy and twirl and do all that fun stuff, right? You kind of got to think about the person as well as...
And it's authentic.
Exactly. It's not this forced, because if you're not thinking about them, you're just thinking, this is what we do here. We curtsy, we twirl, it's Wonderland. And then they say, well, I just want a job. They're going to take it. They're not going to be authentic and genuine, and customers can feel that.
And even when it comes to a lot of our work is behind the scenes, right? But we do facilitation and we do workshops, so we take people through a certain process, and there's a couple of our team members that actually are the ones that are, they love to be in front of an audience, right? Where it's not like we're taking someone who's very skilled on the computer and we're saying, hey, by the way, do you mind teaching a group? Right. It's like, it's part of who they are, right? They're the ones that come up with the content, they're able to comfortably share it, and people feel that, like you said. They definitely feel if it's authentic or not. I think it's very different industries, but totally teamwork is important, and having that consistent outlook, consistent behavior. It's your brand, right? Your team is executing on your brand. So if the website says one thing and the experience is different,
I don't get it.
People are gonna call you out on that, right? So
yeah, definitely. There's an actual filtering thing we do in the interview process. Interview number one is, we could talk about your past experiences, we could talk about your objectives, and all that stuff, but really, we don't care about that stuff. Give us a presentation on why bow ties are cooler than ties. And it almost forces creativity. Now, not
what do you think about that? See, this tie is from T by Daniel. I got this from T by Daniel.
So I guess I'm a little biased there. But immediately, if a person's able, and we have some crazy people come in and they do glitter boards and Bristol boards and they talk about all these different things, immediately that creative process is flowing. We know this is a place you'll be comfortable, this is a place we'll be comfortable training you how to be a retail magician or whatever standard that you set for your company.
Awesome, sounds good. So again, think of those tips when you're thinking about growing your team, and if you don't have a team yet, you still have to define who your company is and who your culture will be, so that when you have that first hire, you can easily execute and share that with them.
Definitely. So I hope this advice helps you guys, and just to let you know, today and tomorrow and teamwork begin with T.